are now listening to the Odd Valley Podcast.
Hi everybody, it's me, Mochi Squeeze. We are here again with you this Friday. I'm joined by our other host, Jacob Jones over there.
Jacob Jones.
Yep. We are here to drink with you again for this extended happy hour.
We are here to drink with you.
We are going to be talking about, we'll just be having a weekly roundup today for this episode, just because, you know, we didn't really have time to do any research, and we also completely forgot to choose a topic. So,
hey, that's just a peek behind the Wizard of Oz curtain.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, so
this feels like awkward public radio. Let's go.
Yeah, so we are just going to go ahead and talk about the things that happened this week.
Yeah, plenty of shit going on this week.
Mm-hmm.
We are actually, I surprised myself today because we kind of talked about what are we gonna do? What are we gonna talk about? And hi, there's all the shit in front of me. But I can see Mochi over there.
There's always shit in front of us, in between us.
But when I was pulling up all these topics and all this, all these articles and all this information, I realized this week has got a lot going on. So I kind of
mostly about video games, because that's just what he
it's not
mostly looked up.
It's not mostly video games, but I mean a lot did happen for video games. Even though next week is apparently going to be huge.
I feel like a lot. Games. Every time you talk to me about video games, every day you always tell me that there's a lot going on for video games.
Well, there just
so
is.
I feel like
video
just
games
the standard is just
intense.
a lot going on. So it's just really not a lot going on. It's just the regular world of video games is happening.
Well, there's just a lot of video games these days, and I feel like back in the day, it was it was like, oh, do you have a Nintendo or a Sega? And you played Mario or you played Sonic, and that's about it. And everyone played the same fucking game because there wasn't that many, and there wasn't the internet yet, and it was still in its infancy essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, it's there's studios everywhere, and then with Game Pass, there's just so much games. There's so many video games, man.
Okay.
But there are things happening in the world that we're going to talk about.
Yes.
And it should be a good time.
All right. Well, so other than just what we're going to talk about, which I realized I'm wearing a new sweater, and it's supposed to be a hoodie, but it doesn't have hoodie pockets. I just realized it just has one pocket on the side, which is odd, but whatever, I guess. It's comfortable, so
I'm gonna try that. I'm still tweaking my mic setup here.
But all right, so just a little bit of housekeeping. This weekend we are going to finally try out Din Tai Fung. Everybody from California probably has already tried it, and I'm probably old news. It's probably old news to you guys. But I'm finally going to get to do it, and I'm pretty excited. And I already have a list of foods that I want, and I'm probably going to have a big ass to-go box because I'm going to order everything I want, and I don't give a fuck. And people might look at me weird, but I will order everything that I hoped and dreamed to order.
Look at him making them dumplings in the background.
Yeah, so
this isn't much housekeeping as it is just look what we're excited to do.
Yeah, and then also we are
it's like housekeeping for our
going
life.
to say we were also going to let everybody know that in 2 weeks' time, so during Labor Day weekend, we are going to take a break.
Yeah, no new episode then.
Yeah, no new episode that Friday. We're going to take a break to do stuff, over the weekend, and then we will report to you about what we did. If we did anything,
This looks good.
or if we just stayed home. But I really want to go out and do something because we have been hermits for like a really long time.
Yeah.
I was thinking I
True.
have some kind of plans, but yeah. So anyways,
Well,
yes.
we'll see.
So
We'll see how it goes. I mean,
Anyways.
we got shit going on too in our lives. So on a Friday night, we're gonna want to go out every once in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, look, now it's being. I'm just not gonna worry about it.
I just feel like
No matter what I try, the internet acts weird. No, it only was shaky for like a second there.
okay, because my only request is that when this all first started happening, you would always tell me just keep on going. Who cares if things happen? Like,
Oh, I know. It's
Then I
definitely me who's like making it lame.
I just don't want you to tell me then, because then I'm gonna be looking here and
I'm
looking
sorry, I
there
just-
and like stopping. Like, should I stop? Should I not?
Nah, yeah.
So
no, well, look.
in this case, you're being a very bad producer.
It's not my fault that
That you
fucking Cox Communication sucks.
Yeah, but
whatever.
you were supposed to not tell me so that I could keep on
Look,
going. Just
this
like
is
you
real
said.
housekeeping, okay? I did something that apparently fixed the internet. So if you are out there and you're watching, let me know if the internet fucks up. It probably won't. I think it's like we're already doing better than we did before. But you're
Okay.
right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for saying it. But like it got so bad last week that I had to like straight up stop the stream and restart it, and like that cut up the video too because I had to stop recording. So yeah, it was pretty bad, but we're good. We're fine.
All right.
We're fine. I promise everybody. Anyway, welcome to Odd Valley. This is a show about drinking, bullshitting,
Mhm.
having a good
Mhm.
time. We get into topics. They're usually different. Sometimes it's a grab bag like today's episode. But, expect a show where you show up with your own drink, you drink along, and, and you can participate live on, at twitch.tv/Odd Valley if you are watching this later.
Mhm.
Or you could watch this later if you just search Odd Valley on YouTube.
Yes.
Or you can listen to it on podcast services wherever the heck you want. I mean, we're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're all over the place. And, so hello to you. Thanks for being here. I see we got our homie in the chat. I'll call her out in a second.
Oh.
Hello, welcome. But yes, we're here for you in case you got no one else to drink with. And, we're ready to drink with you. We're ready to hang out.
All
so
right.
Hopefully you're ready to hang out with us too.
So we always start off with our preliminary shot. So we're going to take it right now. And
The hell did I put mine?
normally it's over there.
Oh, it was hiding behind my beer.
So I always take Jameson shot, and then Jacob is taking his weird Elijah Craig thing.
Why do you
I
have to
don't
hate
even
on
know.
things?
I don't know if it's Elijah Craig.
Instead of saying weird
Elijah
this
Wood.
and that, just say what it is.
It's a bourbon.
Just say the name. He's taking a shot of a bourbon called Elijah Craig.
I just always will.
You
always
like,
say-
how are you ever gonna promote anything if you're just like, if it's not Jameson, fuck it.
No, if it was if I felt like it could
It's
be a
got-
good product, I would do it.
What I'm saying is that everyone has to start somewhere. You know what I mean? We're supposed to be like helping the smaller businesses out there and not just the giant Irish conglomerate of Jameson. Although we love Jameson. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, gotta have an open mind.
That's not even what you're drinking. Isn't even local and small.
I'm not talking. No, who the fuck knows about Elijah Craig?
See.
Who the fuck? But that's what I'm saying. That's what makes them a smaller business.
Anyways, okay.
It's not like
Here we
Jack
go.
Daniels, which you also hate.
Cheers.
Okay, anyway, take a shot with us. We're going to open it up with our preliminary shot here. Let's go.
Woo.
A little bit of a spoiler, though. And this is something that... I'll say the spoiler as we go, but the next part of the show, the next little segment we do, is called The Spinning of Trebek. Now, just so you know, a little bit of spoiler for later, I have some Jeopardy news to talk about.
I do too.
Pretty sure it's the same fucking thing.
I'm pretty sure it's the same thing.
But I will just say that
Even though I don't know who it is.
we have definitely immortalized, the true Jeopardy host with our wheel over here. So we got this wheel.
I mean, he couldn't live forever.
He is living forever through our wheel right here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm
and
gonna read the words.
That's the dirty rag sitting behind it that we used to wipe it.
It's not really dirty. It's just
but
like
just a white rag sitting there.
It's just a white rag. Everybody's
just
seen
so
white
you guys
rag.
know, we got white rag to wipe it off. You know, if that bothers you, too fucking bad. There it is, sitting there. It's just sitting there.
So let's move on. Besides the white rag, because Jacob's too obsessed with this white rag.
I just wish it wasn't in the shot.
There.
Now I'm being a good producer.
He's just... Let's not talk about it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and explain what Trebek is. Trebek is the wheel of misfortune that has multiple words on it. And we spin it twice. When we get these words, whenever we say it during the podcast, we drink. So I drink, you drink, we all drink. Is basically how we like to play this.
Nice.
So if you are of legal age in wherever country
nice caveat.
you are from to drink, please, I encourage you to drink with us, because it's much more fun to drink with us through this podcast.
Much more fun.
Yeah. Don't know if that was grammatically correct, but I don't give a fuck. So let's go on.
You don't give a much more fuck.
I will read the word since I wrote it, and it's really tiny, and Jacob probably won't be able to understand anything I wrote.
I can probably read
So
that.
let's
But
go.
you're next to it.
Okay.
So you do it.
So the first one is drink, drag, drunk. We always have that. Games, TV, week, new, celebrity, funny, good, bad, and interesting. Ready?
That's my little jingle. Celebrity.
All right.
That's one of the words. Okay. Sure.
Bad.
Bad.
All right.
All right.
So we got
that's
it.
an interesting word. Just bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
cool. So I'm going to type those words out in the chat, and then Mochi will explain what they mean.
yeah, so celebrity and bad are the words. And so every time we say those two words, anytime in this whole podcast, that means you drink.
So do we, though.
Yeah.
We all drink.
As I explained before,
Drink
I
along.
drink, you drink, we all drink. So
For ice cream.
that's all we do on this show.
Doesn't really fit.
So anyways, let's move on. I don't have the drinking bell, so
It's right in front of your...
it's
right in front of you.
it's not in the right spot.
Sure.
It's always on my right.
Well, I slid it over to you. You saw me
So-
slide it to you.
So that was a bad move.
Oh, okay, I see. Don't act like a celebrity. Ah.
That was lame, but I'll give it to you. All right.
Oh,
So,
I'm glad that the internet's working.
You know what? I didn't even get a chance to adjust my light. I don't really.
Yeah, nobody
I don't
we
really
had all
like
this extra time,
lighting.
but all I did was turn your shit on for you. I can't do it all for you.
Nah, I don't really like. Ooh. No, that's too warm.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do the old play-by-play.
Yeah, because people could see what's going on with my light.
Cool.
There. Okay.
Cool, bro. This is a live
light,
show, by the way.
So.
Anyway, what's up, see me,
Jacob
bitch?
hates this when I break the, immersion for everybody, but
You're
I
not
always
breaking
say,
immersion.
who cares?
You're not breaking immersion. You're just like, you're creating content, like real golden content by going, let's fiddle with the lights. And then
Because
just
people
complete
need to
silence.
know what I wasn't even in complete silence. I was telling everybody what I was doing, and I was like, "Oh, look at my light!" And
Well, look, if you're an audio
You know,
listener, she was fucking with her lights,
you
and it
guys
went
were
from
all
warm
there.
to blue.
And
to
I
white.
said it. I said, "This is
That's
too
good.
warm. This
Mhm.
is too blue.
Why
Maybe
is it?
too bright."
But you went back to the warm.
Yeah, because I'm brown.
Okay.
So brown is like a warm tone. If I did like, you are white, so you probably could use the white light. You probably are using the white light right now.
True.
Is that what you're using?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in White Town. Population
'cause
me,
Jacob's
baby.
like super white, so
I'm super white.
he like his skin. Everybody look at him. Just everybody look at him.
I feel targeted
Whatever.
for my whiteness.
Well, you know what? Welcome to the rest of the world. Okay.
Fuck.
So here we go.
What up, guys? I'm glad
Yes.
you're here. I know there's some people out there. Say what's up in chat. Hello.
Yeah,
I see me bitch out there.
is out there.
What
the
up?
loyal
Thanks for
listener.
being here. You know, it's great to see you in there.
Yeah.
Or it's
yeah.
great for you to see us, if that makes any sense. But you know what? We're just having it's Friday, guys. You
It
feel
is
the
Friday.
fucking you feel the Friday vibes. You feel them.
Yes, but I need to
Cascading.
like amp it up a little
like
bit just because
rain.
I'm
yeah, you have
very
no
tired.
fucking energy tonight,
I
but
have
that's
no
okay.
energy. I'm
You
so
said
tired.
that. I'm trying
that's
to
because
just shout. I'm gonna shout into the mic all night if I have
That's
to.
because I got drunk last night.
So
at
did I.
A work dinner.
News alert! I got drunk and I smoked
Because-
weed yesterday, so that was a
Because
good time.
we had a
What's going
work
on?
dinner and I had a lot of these cutie on duties. It's what we call we've named that drink ourselves.
Is it a bad drink?
No, it's a good drink.
Hit the fucking bell, man. That wasn't even hard enough. You just barely tapped. What the fuck? She's not tapping the bell. Guys, please let us know if the bell isn't good enough because it needs to be smacked. You need to smack it.
And so I got pretty drunk last night, more than I thought that I was. So
Yeah.
I had not slept very well, and then I had to go to work this morning, and I am
Yeah.
not in my 20s anymore. So everyone that's in their late 30s knows what I'm talking about. It's not the same. It's not the same.
It hurts, but
It
that
hurts.
That's partially why
lot.
we're taking a week off in a couple weeks because we just need to be able to sleep on a Saturday. You know what I mean?
Like sleep good on Friday night,
Yeah.
and then wake up bright and early, bushy tail.
I meant like sleep for a Saturday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but okay. So moving on.
All right. So let's. Do you have anything you want to get out of the way?
Weekly news is what we're talking about. And
Yeah,
I was only going to bring up,
I got stuff in Slack.
I got stuff in my mind.
Okay.
And one is that there was a lot of celebrity news.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. I feel like this is an NPR show.
One
that's a buzzword.
is that surprise today we found out that Kylie Jenner is pregnant again.
Ugh.
She's pregnant with Travis Scott's baby.
I mean,
And they tried to hide it, but a lot of these
good for Travis Scott, I guess.
internet sleuths or whatever, or these like Kylie Jenner fans figured it out before she announced it because
All these
of
Kylie heads.
because of weird things that were happening, I guess, or that she was doing or that they noticed her do. But she's pregnant again, and I don't know why that's exactly like news.
Wait, what the frick?
But celebrity, as far as celebrity news, that is a big thing. Okay. But it's always happy when someone's having a baby, no matter who they are.
What? I got some interesting news over here, but I'm gonna try to find this Kylie Jenner news.
So
I thought it'd be on the ET Online website.
it should be.
Well, it's not, so I'm gonna Google it.
It should be on E News
Why did I put ET News?
because you're weird.
Well, it's because I don't go to these types of fucking websites.
ET News it probably brought up like extraterrestrial news.
No, it's like Entertainment Weekly, dog.
But Yeah, so I mean, I'm happy for them. I think
Oh my
they
gosh.
Stormy is cute. Is a cute
Stormy.
kid. That's their first kid, and I'm
Wait,
sure.
are they married?
No.
Oh, so they're just having kids together?
Yeah, but
Okay.
are you about to judge someone for not being married?
No, I'm just asking.
Okay, because
I mean, can't I ask?
everyone who is thinking that they should have been married first could go suck a dick. Okay?
E-News is the only news you need. I base my life on E-News.
See?
Okay. That's from the chat there.
Yeah.
Okay, right on.
So, you know what I mean?
I'm trying to find, like... See, so E-News doesn't really have, like, text news. And I can't just play the video because, like,
no,
we get in trouble
you
for
can't
that.
play the video.
So,
But I'm
what I'll
excited for her.
do-
She's having another baby. I know that there are people in this world that do love to be
I'll just...
a mother.
This is what I'll do,
So,
okay? I'm just gonna
know.
do this right here. I'm gonna do this. Let's do this right here. So you can at
And-
least see them.
Yeah, so
All right, let's get-
that's
there you
them
go.
right there.
Let me get all these headers out of here.
And I mean, like,
A source tells E-News the pair couldn't contain their excitement and told family and close friends earlier this summer.
they
Look at
are.
their little picture. They're completely overjoyed and can't wait to expand their family, a
Yeah,
source tells
so-
E-News. They love the family they
you don't
created,
have
and
to
this
read
news
the
has
whole
them
damn thing.
very
Like,
excited.
we all know.
Oh my god! Look
So-
at how many fucking wigs does she have?
She don't. That's her real hair. Except for
Wait,
the
she's
purple one.
dying. Damn, her hair must be like fucked up then.
I don't know. Who knows? But anyways, just
Is already buying stuff, dreaming of what the nursery will look like.
okay. And this is what I'm saying. Sometimes when I think about kids, like think about this. Like if I want to have
We're just
kids,
gonna play this
I'm
video
just
in the
like they're lucky because they could just buy whatever the fuck they want for their kids. But whatever.
They don't have to buy the fucking Walmart crib that's shitty and will fall apart.
But
You know what I mean?
anyways, let's move. Then, Mr. Crap Mo.
Dude, you should just go for
Something.
it. What does he say? You read it.
He said, they're such role models. I want a girlfriend just like her. I want to have hair like that dude, but I think it look weird because I'm kind of Asian looking.
That
okay.
last comment was what I want you to read. By the way, look, no hate to anyone who likes the Jenners, but I particularly do not like the Jenners.
No,
They
we
make me wanna
don't.
fucking
This
puke.
is a podcast
But
that
that's
doesn't
okay.
really like them, but like that's just our opinion.
Yeah, I respect other people's opinion, of course.
Like if you like them, please tell me why.
It's fine. I mean, she's pretty.
I feel like
I just don't like
there are a lot of
vain
things
people.
that are
just really vain
that are
to
messed
me.
up.
That's
But
all.
whatever. We're not gonna get into it.
I'm not gonna hate on
And then
you,
also,
but you should go with the hair. You should do it.
you know what I feel like, wear whatever hair you want to wear.
I got nothing against.
But I do feel like there might be a fine line with the whole cultural appropriation situation.
I have nothing against
So,
Travis Scott. I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm not
I
too picky
also
about
like
it, but
Sprite.
people might get picky about it. So other people might get picky about it. So
What are you talking about? Appropriation?
because a lot of people get up in arms when you do hairstyles that are not like from your culture.
Yeah. True. I get that.
Yeah,
but
and I do get that. It's just, I don't know.
I mean, it's a hairstyle. Like, if you could pull it off, do it. Like, look,
But okay, see,
white
because-
people dreadlocks, sure, go ahead and get mad at it. But like, I know it's a lot. Yeah, fuck that shit. I'll be too swagged out to care about haters.
See?
That's what I'm saying. Like, let people hate. It's one
Yeah.
thing. Look, it's one thing if like you put on a Native American headdress, which is like a sacred like thing only reserved to like people of the highest honor, like whatever, and you're just wearing it to fucking Coachella. That's appropriation. That's stamping on culture.
Right. But so are you saying that also then for Halloween you cannot dress like a Native American with the headdress thing?
Yes.
Okay.
True.
Just
You
making
shouldn't.
just
You definitely should not.
just
'cause it is
definitely
offensive.
wanted to put that out there
It's
because there
offensive.
are a lot of little kid pictures of them being, you
Look,
know, Native American.
Oh, for sure. No,
So
like
just-
definitely like when we were kids, like the whole like, you know, like hitting your hand against your mouth and making the sounds and doing the Indian, like,
Yes.
you know, the
Yes.
engines shit, like that's all super offensive. It's not okay.
I mean, you can do that. If you really, I mean,
I'm gonna read that. I whisper my country's national anthem when I have sex with my white girlfriend. Fuck yeah, do it.
I mean, that's the best.
I mean, but like that's your culture and I like it. You know what I
There
mean?
you
Like
go.
use your
There you go.
culture. But if I was like, if I pretended like I was Jamaican for the next like foreseeable future, that's a fucking problem. That's not my culture. You know, I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't be like, you know, going like, I'm not even gonna do it. I almost did it. I'm not that
Whoa.
level of drunk yet. Let's say the
Okay,
word
look.
celebrity, and let's have a sip. If you are watching the show, I hope you have a drink. Every time you hear that bell, you need to have a sip with us. And thanks for being here again.
Okay. I mean, I'm Asian and I'm not really too sensitive about like if you're gonna try to like if you want an Asian hairstyle or whatever.
What's an Asian hairstyle?
I mean, I don't know though. That's a thing. I mean, I guess the two buns. I don't know.
Fuck it, 3 a.m. I'm gonna start drinking. Hell yeah, let's go.
Why
man. Join
not?
us.
3 a.m. is the perfect
It's-
time to be
bowl cut. Yeah, that's a
bowl
good one.
cut. See, okay.
It's right now. It's 6:58 over here in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's where we're from.
yes.
What's up? What's up? So we're drinking. It's happy hour still. Technically it would be
still happy hour.
We'd
Happy
be
hour
putting in our
here
extra
ends
drink
at like
orders.
7 or something like that.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
You know.
Look, I just found this little article. I want to pop this up. Let's transition into this one. Check this out. Justin Timberlake says, or was filmed working at Target. Haters gonna say it's fake. What do you think of that?
I don't even fucking know how to respond to that. Like, what the
Look at
fuck
this.
does that even mean? Like,
Timberlake was actually working at Target. Look,
Leap it down.
Okay,
Justin
was he
Timberlake said,
working-
"Post this for the naysayers."
No, look.
Look at-
Okay, time out. Was he working?
that.
It doesn't look like. Okay, first off.
This is a TikTok post, but it's on ET News.
Okay, first off, are
Look
we
at that shit.
like?
It's ridiculous.
First off, like, what if he was just shopping at Target and he's all like, "Oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna give you a break, ha ha ha." I'll
No,
like,
look. The Crimea River singer also posted the TikTok on his Instagram story, captioning it, "Haters gonna say it's fake. The lyric is from his 2018 song, Filthy." We know that shit.
I still think it's
Look at-
like
He even has one of those, like, cups that you can buy it at Target.
Okay, I
That
still
proves
think
it.
that it's semi-fake. It's not like real.
By
'Cause
the
if
way,
you were
where
working
is
at
he-
Target,
Why is he wearing a jacket and pants in the summer? Where the fuck is he?
well, clearly it's snowing wherever the fuck he's from in the background, and it looks like it's like fucking snowing.
Yeah, man. I don't know. This is the problem with some of these news sites.
I mean,
Quote
look,
unquote news
look,
sites.
he clearly, I think that it's semi-fake because if he was really working at Target, then he would be wearing a shirt and also working all day. He probably just like did it for like a few seconds and then like checked out like maybe one guest or whatever.
He's just trying to be bad.
I love Justin Timberlake.
Belle, come on.
I love Justin Timberlake, but
Cheers.
that wasn't real.
We all know JT is my close personal friend, but nobody knows that.
So,
I just keep that on the
But yeah, if he was doing that, he better
On the
have been
low.
singing because
Let's
I
keep-
wouldn't be okay with that.
You got any other stories off the top of your dome there?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right, let's go. What's the next thing?
What's it called? And
We'll just
also,
We'll just go back and forth. You do a story, I'll do a story.
Okay, next
All right.
thing is that
What you got?
Zoe Kravitz and Channing Tatum are together.
Oh
so
shit!
guess what?
That's a sexy couple.
Yeah,
right there.
those two fuckers are together.
Channing Tatum.
But how long is this gonna last? Probably
Wait, can
like
I ask you a
fucking
question?
1.2 seconds.
Can I ask you a quick question? Wasn't Zoe Kravitz with someone else recently too?
That's what I'm saying.
No, someone else.
I
Was she with someone
I don't
else?
know who she was with.
Okay.
I don't know who she was with before.
I thought maybe I'm mixing her up with someone else.
If you're okay, wait, hold on, time out. If you are trying to say,
I'm gonna show you a picture right now, and just hang on. I'm gonna pull it up. What?
If you were trying to mix, were you thinking of Zendaya?
No
okay,
way.
Because she's with
Zendaya
Spider-Man.
is complete. Wait, they are actually together?
Yes, together in real life.
Oh man, that explains the memes I keep seeing.
Yeah,
Well,
they're together in real life.
Okay, I didn't know that.
They were not at first.
Good for him.
They were not at first for the very longest
Zendaya's
time.
pretty hot.
But then they are now together officially.
Okay, here I'm gonna play this. I'll let me pull up this website. Here we go.
See, yeah, she's hot.
Yeah. Well, so is Zoe Kravitz.
Yes, Zoe Kravitz.
They're all
and,
hot.
Like, and
I mean, they're
Zendaya are pretty
celebrities.
hot. Yes,
That's
so,
right.
Like, I mean,
Every time you hear that bell, you gotta take a
and
sip.
then Channing Tatum is pretty hot too. So, but then
Oh my God.
like
He's
I
like
kind of
one of-
heard that he was like, I kind of heard that he was like a dick to his ex-wife. Like when she was having postpartum depression, he was not really there for her. I don't know. But then that's just celebrity rumor.
Oh, you did it. Well, that's them right there. I'm just gonna let this video play out. Zoe Kravitz was in the Birds of Prey film, so you know if you know anything about that.
I mean, their babies. If they have babies, it's
she's
gonna
been
be
in
like
some stuff.
Yeah,
she's the what's his name?
Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz's daughter, right?
Yeah, Lenny Kravitz's daughter, and what's her name? The chick from the Cosby Show.
That's
her daughter.
Their babies will be hot.
Yeah,
there will be some hot babies. That's a weird sentence to say. I mean, they'll be they'll be good looking people.
I mean, he used to be with before Zoe Kravitz. He used to be with Jessie J, I think, and I mean, while I like Jessie J, I mean Zoe Kravitz is hotter. So I mean,
this isn't a big little lie. Channing Tatum and Zoe Kravitz are spending time together, and we have the pictures to prove that it happened. What do you think?
Is she older? You think she looks older than him?
No, negative. I'm pretty sure if anything, Channing Tatum is older.
You better look that up. Google it because I feel like they might be around the same age.
Let me just call out that like Zoe Kravitz is a definitely never stopped freeing the nipple. I'm not sure that she's ever worn a bra.
Always frees the nipple for sure.
Ever.
And you know what? Good for her.
Yeah,
I
that's
hate
cool,
wearing
man.
bras
I'm down
too,
with it.
So But did you look up the age? Because
no, I will.
We need to know how old she is now.
All right, you want me to Google it? You want me to googe it?
How old she is and
Zoe Kravitz. Let's see what Google says. Zoe Kravitz is 32 years. Only 2 years younger than me.
Wow, 32 years old.
Channing Tatum.
I didn't know that. I thought she would have been younger.
Is 41 years old.
Okay, look.
I win.
Oh, fine.
I fucking win.
Fine. I don't know.
Now you gotta take a sip. Hit the bell.
I don't
you take a sip.
know.
If you wanna take
he does look old, but then sometimes.
No, it's because Channing Tatum has been around a lot longer than she has, and you know what I mean. That's kind of how Hollywood works.
I guess.
Like you don't break into Hollywood when you're old. Sometimes you do.
Okay.
Sometimes you do. If you're an actor or a comedian.
See, he said that she looks old though. I mean, true.
I
but
guess.
not older than him though. He looks older.
They still look good.
But they still both look good. They still both look good.
If you ever heard of the movies, it's funny to say this out loud, but the movie series Magic Mike, because there's more than one.
There's two, yes.
He's the guy, and he's also from Step Up or one of those dance movies,
That's where we know him from
originally.
Step Up, and that's the movie.
He's a great dancer.
That's a movie that yes, because he was a stripper, to begin with in real life.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
He was a stripper in real life.
So that's why.
He knew how to dance, and then he did Step Up, and then he got famous, and then he did Magic Mike, which is funny because he was a stripper.
Yeah, but he's also just a funny dude.
Yeah.
He's just funny.
And then so
you're so funny.
Besides that, let's talk about the real deal right now. Britney Spears.
Okay, well,
is in the news.
We were supposed to go one and one.
Okay, fine.
No. But I do like Britney, bitch.
Okay,
so let's
Britney's in the news again, not for her conservatorship, but because
did she get robbed or something?
No, she allegedly someone is accusing her of battery.
She was battery.
One of her employees said
she
that one of her employees said that she slapped a phone out of her hand and slapped her hand. And so
give me your hand so I can slap it.
She so
Let
she
me slap
is
you. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
so she
slap
went to
you.
she
slap
went
the fucking shit out of you.
she went to the police station.
I'm just gonna say that's really bad. Let's have a sip.
yeah. So
Come
she
on.
went to the
I need
police
another-
station and filed this report.
I need another beer, please.
So that
Let's
was,
be
that
fucking clear. On Odd Valley, we support Britney Spears. We say free Britney. Britney, so this goes out to you, Britney. You shouldn't be hitting people, but if you are slapping hands and phones and stuff, like, it's not cool to be, dropping people's phones. That's not okay, but that's not
but we
really
don't know
a big
the
deal.
full details. It
It's not
just
really a
says
big
there was
fucking
an
deal.
argument about a cell phone, and then it was
Okay, here
knocked
we
out
go.
of someone's hand.
I got Yahoo News.
And then,
I got Yahoo News. Here we go.
And then
Ready?
that happened. So
Britney Spears being investigated for allegedly striking employee. Source calls it an overblown tabloid
but it's
story.
true
What's
because they're
up?
saying
That's what I'm
that
saying.
they were. She
I'm gonna
was
read this.
striking someone. It
Yeah,
was kind
the
of
39
Like
She's only 39. Yeah. The 39-year-old pop superstar whose conservatorship battled wages on, free Britney hashtag, is under investigation by the Ventura County Sheriff's Office for possibly striking an employee at her home.
yeah.
On Monday at approximately 10:25 a.m., there was a dispute between Miss Spears and one of her staff members inside Miss Spears' home. A spokesperson said the staff member reported that during the dispute, Miss Spears struck her. There were no injuries during the incident. Okay. Deputies
there
responded
wasn't.
to Miss
I
Spears'
told
home
you.
and conducted an investigation. Ultimately, the reports will be forwarded to the DA. The DA's office for filing consideration. Incident is classified as a misdemeanor battery. So you know what?
Too
Like
wild.
I'm kind of have Spears back, and you know what?
I mean, who
yeah,
hasn't slapped a phone out of someone's damn hand? I mean, for real. Any guy out there who's cheating on their girlfriends, they have done it before. And any girl that has wanted to be nosy about their boyfriend's phone has done it before. And no one's
but we also
claiming
don't
battery.
we don't know the context. Like, what would be the context for Britney Spears slapping your phone out of your hand? Were you taking a picture and you weren't supposed to? Were you on it and she's trying to talk to you? You know, what was this fucking
Okay, look.
person doing?
I would have been okay when
You know
you
what I mean?
said, is she taking a picture and she's not supposed to?
No, but I'm saying, like,
being on the
you
phone
know
while
that
she's
got-
talking to you, you don't need to slap someone's
You
phone out of their
know
hand.
that
Come on.
she's got
Just relax.
frustrations in her life, and I'm not saying it excuses it. I'm just saying, let's just give her a little bit of, let's give her a little bit of breathing room.
Okay,
So just give her a tiny bit of slack
Okay.
because her
okay.
life isn't perfect.
All right.
Anyway,
We'll do that.
We'll see.
do that.
We'll see. That's a developing story, and maybe we'll have
Developing
an update.
story.
And if there is an update, we'll talk about it next week because we do we want Britney to be free.
Okay, well, as far as celebrity news, that's all I got.
Boom. Look at this piece of shit. While we take this sip. By the way, I was having an AleSmith beer there. AleSmith's pretty good. Right now I'm drinking Firestone's Mind Haze Double IPA. I typically drink beer on this podcast. And
I like that
Mochi's over
one
there
because it's
drinking
purple.
Trulies. Yeah, that's the other reason I got it. But the other Mind Haze is a 6.8.
Okay, this person that you're about to bring up, I've been hearing a lot of news about him, but I don't know who he is.
Well, that we're about to get into it.
And
I'm
I
gonna
don't know
read it.
how to feel because I was on Facebook and
Uh-huh.
my mother, dearest,
Oh,
had made a comment about
Mama Mochi?
yeah, Mama Mochi had made a comment on one of these articles because someone didn't like this guy, and my mom was like, "Oh,
There you
leave
go.
him alone because I like him or he's a good guy or whatever." And
Maybe
then I
she
was
thinks
like,
she's cute.
why did my mom say that? When I did hear, I said he got sexual allegations or something, and I was like, why does my mom not know about the sexual allegations?
Nah, she
or
probably just
like-
thinks he's cute.
or like
and wants to
so.
not
But I
believe
mean,
it.
but I haven't talked to her about it. But it's like, but I don't know who
also
this guy
maybe
is.
she doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. So
Who the fuck are you?
But Jacob's about to educate me on this.
All right, here's the quick version. Yes, sexual allegations, and that guy is like a producer on the show.
Oh, he was a producer on the show.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into it.
So he was a producer on the show, and he made himself host.
Yeah, isn't that dumb? Let's get into it. Mike Richards, fuck you, has stepped down as host of Jeopardy. And remember, our wheel was named after Trebek once we knew he was terminal.
And he was,
And we love Alex Trebek
and he
enough
had
to
no sexual
immortalize.
Allegations, so
Absolutely.
he was just such a good
great
guy.
man.
He was
basically like Mr.
Rogers.
Okay.
That's what I was going to say.
Let's take a sip for that. Hit the bell. Just hit the bell.
Oh.
Hive mind. Love you, babe.
Yeah, true. That's what I was thinking.
Anyway, Mike Richards has stepped down as host of Jeopardy a week after landing the job and just days after he apologized for offensive and sexist comments he made on a Resurface podcast.
Okay.
So
question.
that as
How long
well
ago
as the
was
thing.
the podcast?
This was years and years ago. I think it was like 8 years ago.
Okay.
I can actually let's just side note that. Yeah, it was from 2013 and 2014.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Okay.
He made the announcement in a note to staffers on Friday. It pains me that these past incidents and comments have cast such a shadow on Jeopardy. And by the way, Jeopardy always has the exclamation point, so I should read it like this. Jeopardy! As we look to start a new chapter, his note staff began. As I mentioned last week, I was deeply honored, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear what he has to fucking say. Fuck that guy.
Okay, what did he actually say on the podcast?
Richards, who serves as the show's executive producer, was behind the search to replace Alex Trebek in the syndicated show. After auditioning a series of guest hosts, he was picked for the job, or picked himself, as some have suggested. While Mayim Bialik was selected to host primetime specials. His first day as host was Thursday.
Do you know who
Mayim
Bialik is?
No, who is that? Do you know?
That's the girl from you're probably going to know. She's the girl from Big Bang Theory. The girlfriend of Sheldon.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You mean the chick from Blossom?
Yeah.
Huh. I mean,
Yes.
that's cool.
Talk about
That's
dead
pretty cool.
air. Like,
I was just
were
like,
you surprised?
I didn't know that was her name. Why is her name Mayim Bialik?
Because that's what her fucking real name is. Did you think her name was Blossom?
Blossom, why is her name Mayim?
Fuck.
Why is your name Mayim?
Fucking hell.
Anyway, fuck this guy. Let's see what he says here. Let's see what he said
And
on the
apparently she
podcast.
has I did not know that she's kind of like the
really
Wonder
smart.
Years girl. Like,
yeah, she's really smart. She's got like a PhD
yeah,
or something.
she has a PhD. So
she's great.
And
I like
yes,
her.
Crap Mo's. I can't say your name, but I do like her. I do like her.
It's Crap Mo Stank.
Okay, Crap Mo.
No, she's cool.
I like her.
I'm not saying I don't like her. I just didn't know that was her fucking
what did this asshole really say?
Here we go. Across the report, or excuse me, according to the report, I'm getting drunk. Richards across various episodes complained that one-piece swimsuits make women look really frumpy and overweight. Said that women dress like a hooker on Halloween. Asked his assistant and co-host if they had ever taken booby pictures after the iCloud photo hack. That's called the fappening, by the way.
Okay.
Told his co-host she should audition for Taiwanese roles because of her height. And after a remark about big noses, said, Ixnay on the Oznay.
Okay, look.
Wait, she's not a Uj.
Okay, look.
Damn, he's even a fucking anti-Semite. He reportedly also used the R word.
What's the R word?
And a derogatory term for little people. I won't say
Don't say it.
And suggested an unhoused women would use $1 his co-host gave her for some crack or meth. So he's just another rich piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, I could forgive.
What the fuck is the R word?
Look, I could forgive the
What is
one
the R
pieces
word?
make women look like they're frumpy and overweight.
Fuck that.
Because
fuck that because that is huge in Japan.
Some one pieces do, but I mean.
Oh, the R word. Okay, thanks, crap, Mo Stank.
Oh, the
Damn.
R word.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it to clarify what the R word means.
Don't
Please do
say
not
it.
put
They
me under
can
fire.
see it. Don't say it.
No,
they can
what if
see it on the
they
thing.
could be listening to the, you know.
Okay, fine.
I'll just say it would be a word that is a derogatory word for disabled people.
Okay.
So draw
fine.
your own
there you
conclusions.
Go. Draw your own
Thank you.
conclusions.
I will curse on this podcast, but I will try really hard not to offend anyone and to respect everyone. Thank you. Goodbye.
I mean, okay. I'm gonna say
All
those
right, anyway,
are pretty
fuck
bad.
this guy.
Okay.
And this guy's a piece of shit. Hire LeVar Burton, and I have a tweet to pull up. I'm going to pull it up.
But so question about
But
that.
go
I
ahead
just
and
want to
talk.
say, I just want to ask. So, okay, how do you really feel though about old tweets that people may have made coming back to haunt them, claiming that this is what they think? Because I mean, like,
I mean, because that's
like
what
I'm
happened
not trying
with...
to defend this guy or anything. Like he seems like a real jackass and an asshole.
No, I know
but
who
I
you're about
mean,
to talk about.
No, I'm not even talking about anyone. I'm just
Oh.
saying, like, it's just like, because there are some like for instance, me and you or anyone, like when we were young, we said all sorts of weird shit that like.
No, it's true. That was how the world worked back then. You didn't
So then
respect
why
anyone.
would we be like punished for stuff we said when we were like 10,000 years ago or like 10 years ago when maybe you were educated? And so should you say, oh, hey, I'm not this person anymore, or should you go back and delete everything is like the deal?
No, I think that, like, you know, what you did is what you did, and it might not be right.
Because there are some people, like, okay, for example, there was like
there's
that
things you
Riverdale
shouldn't do.
guy that was like, there were like tweets from 10 years ago saying that, like, him making fun of like fat chicks.
Right.
And then, like, people tried to cancel him, but I guess he's way too hot to be canceled, so people still fucking love him or something. Even though I hate him, because you should never shame fat people.
Don't be shaming fat people, guys.
I mean, maybe he was just, because he's young, so maybe he was just young and stupid back then.
Here's that LeVar Burton tweet. That news with that host came out the same day. And he goes, "Happy Friday, y'all." And that was tweet, like, look at all the retweets. As 10,000.6.
I mean, I would be happy
136,000 likes.
I would be happy to have LeVar Burton or what's it called, Blossom. I can't say her name, so I'm sorry, but those two people.
I don't know. I don't even remember.
Like,
look, this part right here. Breaking: Mike Richards has quit as host of Jeopardy. And then just a couple minutes later, happy Friday, y'all. Because LeVar Burton wants to host Jeopardy, and he really should.
He really should.
He had a huge draw. But then, you know, I was also reading a lot about this, and apparently, like, no matter who you pick, everyone will be mad because they, like, a lot of people have different wants. You know, they just want their guy to be on there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, look. Crapmo Stank says, "Man, fuck those tweets if it's years ago and the person's different now." Like, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
That's why maybe you shouldn't penalize this guy. But, like, the fact remains that, like, I see it as this is the executive producer.
And
why is he even in the running?
Yeah, he shouldn't even be in the running.
He just seems like a rich asshole who's, like, you know, maybe a chauvinist. And maybe he shouldn't be on, you know, glorified. He shouldn't be in front of the camera.
Yeah.
But he's still going to remain the executive producer. So, like, nothing will change.
Yeah.
He just can't be in front of the camera.
Yeah, hide that fool away. I mean,
fuck that guy. Okay, we have more fun news. Are you ready for this?
Okay. I'm ready.
I'm going to pull up this article. Look, I looked through a bunch of articles, and I found that the best article on this was from IGN.com, which is a video game website.
Are we talking about OnlyFans right now?
No.
Oh.
We'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
But check this out. Elon Musk says Tesla will release a humanoid robots next year. True story. Today was like
why
apparently. Why
wouldn't it be on IGN though? I know it's a video game.
No, I know
but
that.
It's still like
they do like shows and whatever too, and like, you know, nerd culture, whatever. But all I'm saying is all the articles I read, this was the one that had the stuff I needed. So here we go. That music. Sorry. Elon Musk is working on some robots, And yeah, during the like apparently Tesla had a AI day event.
I'm okay replacing some a-hole humans.
And they revealed the Tesla bot.
But maybe this
which
is why they
interesting.
wanted to collect all your fucking DNA with your, 23andMe's. They're gonna fucking replace you with a damn Tesla bot.
Well, those are like Reploids. But yeah, see, so it says here's the dimensions. It says height 5'8", carrying capacity 45 pounds, weight 125 pounds, deadlift 150, speed 5 miles per hour, arm extend lift 10 pounds. It says it'll have a multicam video neural network, neural net planning, auto labeling, I don't know what that means, simulation and tools, et cetera, et cetera. But like essentially what it's saying is that the computer will be in the chest area, like in the in the torso, and the head will just be just a shit ton of cameras, which makes sense. And then the technical details are saying, like it's just showing all of the different like joints and shit and the
It does not show a vagina, crap Mustang, or a dick.
No, there's
not
going to be any sexual organs.
I don't know how you swing, but it doesn't have a dick or a vagina, so
there's not going to be any fuck parts.
So then it's not really. So what is it gonna do?
But there is a video that I want to show you that this is how I'm gonna teach it to choke me out. It said that it can, it can lift 150, so it could probably kill you if you wanted it to. If you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah, I said dojo training.
Yeah, it does have dojo training, so we'll kick your ass. Hang on, look at this fucking stupid.
Do they
shit.
have? So did they have a prototype, or they're just thinking about it?
Before you ask that question, thanks to the thank you the Guardian for this clip. I'm gonna show you something. This is how they debuted this fucking robot concept.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna play the audio, and if this gets cut out of YouTube, just so you know, you can look this up yourself. Just look up Tesla bot dance. Okay, that's a sort of a spoiler. Here we go.
That's a person.
No shit. Just watch.
In a suit. No.
Yeah, this is how they unveiled it.
Oh, please. Oh. So it's supposed to do all these things. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, I guess if Tesla really thinks he's gonna they're gonna make this happen. If Elon Musk.
No, I'm just saying. I feel like this is the way that they fucking unveiled the robot is by making some guy just dance to some dubstep.
I mean, God.
But then like Elon Musk. I watched the whole thing, and Elon's standing next to the robot person, not actual robot, and he's all like, okay, that wasn't real, just so you know. No, I'm telling you, because he's standing next to the guy, and then he says that's just a concept, it wasn't real, and the audience laughed. So anyway,
okay,
what do you think about that, Mochi Squeeze? Please tell me. Celebrity.
I mean, if he wants to make a robot, I mean, I guess we all knew this was coming, but then now we have to think about the whole,
He did straight up in this same breath. He said he called out universal basic income, like basically calling himself out, by saying, "Well, I'm gonna put all y'all out of work."
I mean, nothing's impossible, so I don't know.
What do you think of that?
Nothing's impossible, so I don't know. But did anyone but look, with the way that technology is happening, is anyone fucking surprised?
No, of course not.
No one's fucking surprised. So this is the thing, I know it's hard, and people are still trusting the world to never replace them with robots, but we have to really think about it.
You know what's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time.
It's fucking gonna happen. So, I mean, that's why I'm just trying to save up enough money so that when they do want to replace me as a nurse, I could just fucking retire and then just not even have to fucking worry about that shit. So, I'm trying my best. And people should too, because like the way technology is working, like you never know. You never know how fast this shit could happen. So
For real.
I mean, and you can't stop technology from happening because like the thing is like technology does a lot of good even though it does bad.
Right.
It's a give or take.
True that. Oh, I gotta take a sip.
Yeah.
Make sure every time you're hearing that bell, you gotta take a sip.
So that's all I have to say about that. I mean,
and that's all I have to say about
because
Vietnam.
if I could have a robot in my house, like cleaning my house and doing everything,
Why the
I
fuck
fucking
not?
would.
Why the fuck not?
Like why not? And I wouldn't be one of those assholes that would treat the robot like they're just,
Crap Mo Snake says, "Let me die in peace, greased up naked, wrestling with my robot."
See?
You know what, Mochi? What have I always said about robots?
What?
I want to have a robot butler.
Yeah.
And I want to name him Cornelius. And I want to talk to him all the time, and he'll be my best friend.
That's kind of sad, but I mean,
let's go on to the next story. OnlyFans will prohibit sexually explicit content starting in October.
I feel like this is a sad story.
It is.
And so much for my get rich quick scheme.
Oh, you're going to tell everybody how you want to show your pussy on the internet?
Well, not my vagina. Just maybe like my titties or something. But now it's not acceptable.
No, but like, here's my thing about it. Don't you think another app won't just pop right up?
Yeah, but it's going to take a while. And then
No, it won't.
like...
They're already coding it now, I guarantee you.
Okay, I'm just saying like...
Here's my question to everybody who's here and listening and like just... What do you think the next thing will be called?
I don't know. I can't think of it. I'm not that creative.
Just shoot out a guess.
But I just feel like...
It'll be called something. It'll be called Titty Tube.
No, because it won't just be titties on there.
It'll be called... I don't know, man. It'll be called...
And that's exactly what I said.
Gimme
Crap
Fans.
Mo Shank. I said, what kind of content is going to be on fucking OnlyFans then that people are going to fucking pay for?
Okay, have you heard of another service called Patreon? It's going to just try to be Patreon.
Yeah, which there's already a thing for that.
Patreon
So
already
then who
exists.
cares? That's what I'm saying.
And people are already using Patreon. So like, here's
OnlyFans
the meme.
is worried about... OnlyFans is worried about, like... Because I read this article, okay? And not this exact article, but I read an article saying that one of the reasons why they are taking off explicit content is because... like their sponsors are the people that work to like get them paid, like MasterCard and Visa.
Yeah,
and
they're
stuff
pulling
like that,
their sponsorships.
are pulling their sponsorships because
of all the porn.
Yeah, because of all the porn or whatever.
But there's
okay,
also
sure.
just so you know, there's also like been, according to all these news sites, 15 cases of like underage people on there too.
Yeah,
being exploited.
or like
which is a problem, obviously.
Yes, it's a problem. So they should just work to try to not have that there. And also there's a thing about revenge porn. Like people are pissed because people are uploading their revenge porn on there or something like that. So there's a problem with consent or something.
Right.
And
so then their sponsors are pulling their, whatever, and they don't have any money in the tank, and which I don't understand because like they're making a shit ton of money from the fans of the OnlyFans. So, like, whatever their money model wasn't set up to work correctly. But I don't know, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's true.
Dude, look, what I'm saying is that, like, yes, we all want to support the small business owners. And by that, we mean the single mothers that just want to show their titties. But you know what? OnlyFans is going to die just like Tumblr did. That's the meme, because Tumblr was full of porn, and then they took a hard stance saying no more porn, and then nobody even fucking goes to Tumblr anymore. And that's the thing right now, is everybody saying like OnlyFans is going to turn into Tumblr, just like whatever Pornhub has kind of gone down the shitter. Everybody's going to X videos now, and it's just, I think when people establish these things, they need to kind of get their shit together at the beginning, so they don't have these like small problems and lose their money.
But okay, like,
but it's it's tough. But I think the ultimate way to solve this problem is to just legalize sex work, man. If we had legalized sex work, then this industry wouldn't be like always having to depend on specific avenues to make things work.
But isn't certain sex work legal?
Yes,
So
especially here in Nevada.
So you mean like destigmatize?
No, I'm saying that sex work is not legal. It's not. Sex work is not legal.
No, like prostitution and stuff is not legal.
That's part of it. The only thing that's legal is pornography. So it's like you have to go through the porn rings, which are full of fucking shady people who exploit you, right?
Well, so
Et cetera,
that's
et
why
cetera.
they should have a site like OnlyFans. But I'm gonna say,
Yeah, but I'm saying
what
like
if
why not
OnlyFans
legalize
wasn't?
all sex work? Then there won't you won't have people like pimps exploiting these
Yes,
women.
I mean,
You
I
won't-
agree.
you
You
know what I
should
mean? Et cetera, et
legalize
cetera.
all sex work. Yes, I agree with
Like
that.
just
I
let
mean,
people fucking do what they want. Like we live in America. Okay? Things are supposed to be free. But because of like puritanical views, all this sexual shit is like frowned down upon, and it's like dumb as fuck.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It should be legalized. Like just and plus that's tax dollars. If you're the government, you could be getting tax dollars from all this fucking cum and titties and vaginal juices.
I mean,
I'm just saying it's like it's there for the taking, man. Just like weed.
so you want America to be like Amsterdam?
Yes, the entirety of America. And it's like, yeah, if you're religious, don't partake. But don't, it's just like the libertarians say, don't tread on me. Don't tread on the fucking sex workers. Or, the weed and the drugs and stuff.
Okay.
It should be a free country.
I mean, I
Right?
agree. I think that
I'm just saying,
I
tax
think that I
It'll
think
work.
that's
That's my
true.
stance.
But there could be a fine line on like, if you're gonna say legalize everything, then you gotta be like for
not
that.
everything.
Like legalize everything.
I'm not saying everything. I'm saying
So
that there should
legalize
be a hard
everything
line
with-
against things that are harmful.
but who's
specifically
judging
harmful.
on what's specifically harmful?
No,
Who's
I'm
gonna be
saying
the
like
judge?
you can't legalize people like killing each other or raping people or exploiting children, right?
Right.
Things like that. But yeah, like at least decriminalize drugs so people aren't going to jail for their addictions. Yeah, like meth and like heroin, they're bad, but why are you going to prison for that? You know what I mean? Like
I don't know, because like the rule.
I'm just
the
saying
thing
it's
with
just not
America is
okay.
It's a little bit hard to legalize everything, because like what you're saying, right?
no, but
Okay,
I'm saying
because we
sex
have-
work should be okay.
Okay, so then
Weed should be okay.
Okay, so if you say sex
At
work,
least
sex work should be okay.
one
everywhere.
huge red light district. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
But if you're okay, so if you're gonna say that sex work should be legalized everywhere, then like, so for the states where like the legal age to marry someone or the legal age of consent is 14, then that's okay for
No, that's
14-year-olds.
not okay.
So 14-year-olds and
No.
16-year-olds in the states where that's
No, that's not what I'm
legal,
saying
then
at all.
it should be okay.
No,
But-
because
but people will argue
because
that.
I'm saying there's a federally legal adult age, which is 18. That has nothing to do with consent age. I'm saying like, if you're an adult, you can do sex work.
Okay, because people will argue that. Don't
No,
tell
I'm
me
not
that
saying
people aren't
it's
gonna
not-
argue that.
No, I'm not saying I'm not saying
See?
it's not a
Philippines, the legal age used to be 14.
I'm not saying any of that stuff. Don't put words in my mouth. What I'm saying is consenting adults.
I know. I'm not saying.
But I'm also saying it's not like number one, I'm not a lawyer. Number one, I'm not a fucking politician. I don't know the jargon. But I'm saying like, yes, it's a complex issue. But I'm saying sex work is always like you can't watch porn of someone who's younger than 18, right? That's already like written into law. So just transfer that into into all sex work.
Okay.
You have to be 18 or older, right? Just like you have to be 21 or older to drink, whatever. Even though in other countries, like probably the country crap most stank is from, you have to be 18 to drink, whatever.
I mean, I'm not saying
Which
that
I don't know about that, but I'm just saying like let's just at least create a dialogue. But it's just because our country is so puritanical on things like that. Where like we can't even have the conversation. It's just like Jesus won't let you, take money for
But
sex.
I agree
and
that
it's bullshit.
that if you're in America, I think the legal drinking age should be decreased, because I feel like if you're allowed,
Let me just say bad, so you can hit the bell. It's been a while.
if you could smoke cigarettes and you could sign up for the army at
Right.
18,
Yeah, if
then
you could
should
die for
be
your
able to
country,
drink, you should be able to drink at 18.
you should be able to open a fucking
why not?
beer. Why not?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you're
agreed.
like, doing that. But that's my opinion on that. I mean, like,
Yeah.
and as far as sex work, yes, I agree that sex work should be destigmatized. I don't think that people should have to feel ashamed of what they do. I'm just saying
Yeah,
that
but
it
also the
opens up
banks
a
shouldn't
little,
be allowed to fucking say, I'm not going to participate because it's not cool legally or some weird shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
I
anyway,
mean,
fuck
but-
all this shit.
But
That's what
yeah,
I'm
so I'm just saying that there could be a lot of, when you legalize it, there's a lot of caveats there that people might try to get away with, because let's be honest, a lot of people out there are fucking perverts.
No, I know that, but what I'm
want to
saying...
get away with a lot of things that shouldn't be, like what's with the,
But that's
the
why-
squish porn.
That's not even porn. That's just weird.
Like when I found
That's a
out what
fetish.
squish porn was, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I don't even understand why that's okay.
That's murderous. It's not okay. That's like some underground dark shit. Look, if you guys, we're kind of getting off topic. Don't look up squish stuff. Okay, just
if
don't
you're
look up
interested,
vor
go
stuff.
ahead and look at it.
Do you
but
know what
it's
vor
like
is?
gonna traumatize you
Mochi,
for
do you
your
know what
whole
vor
entire
is?
life. No.
Yeah, you don't want
But
to.
every time you tell me something weird, like it's always something like I really regret
I know
watching.
a lot of terrible things, and I could talk
terrible.
about them, but that's not what we're really getting into. Anyway, all I'm saying is
But I feel bad for OnlyFans people.
OnlyFans.
Because I do know that I watched it, and I do know that like the porn industry is harsh on people, and
That's what I'm saying.
especially women.
OnlyFans was a way for people
for them
to have
create
control.
yes.
Right? So there needs to be another place. Fuck OnlyFans. That's my stance. Let's move on to the next topic. That was I think the last normal, normal news topic I had. The rest is all video game shit.
But let's get into
Mochi,
it. Okay.
Mochi, do you have any other oh, no. I have one other cool little thing. I have two more things. So let's get into those things. And we'll make it really quick. Because they're not huge. Although one of them might be. I mean, I like that guy. That's all I'll say. But anyway, here we go. First things first. Suni Lee from the Olympics. She got a tattoo for her gold medal. Look at that shit. What do you think of that?
I did see that, and I do think that's
Pretty
cool.
tight. She got the Olympic rings.
I'm surprised that her
tattoo.
parents let her get a tattoo, but I mean, I guess she's a gold medalist, so who the fuck cares? She could do whatever the fuck she wants to do.
Oh, yeah,
because
that's tight.
usually Asian parents are very strict about tattoos, but
I'm just showing it off on the stream.
Her family
like it.
seems progressive, so
Yeah, but it's essentially
But that is a
like
big accomplishment, and if I won a gold medal on the Olympics or whatever, I would get that shit tattooed on me too. So I mean,
yeah, it's simply the rings for the Olympics. And here's the other thing. Kendrick Lamar teases final TDE album. So
I don't even know
I
what
don't
that
know what
means.
TDE means. Oh, I see. His final album on his own label. So a lot of
Oh, so
people are
he's
saying
gonna
this
sign
might
with-
be his final label ever, or his final album ever, or he might sign with someone else. So
I feel like
that's some news from today.
okay.
What do you think of that?
I feel like this means that he's signing with a big label, which means that he's saying that he might be selling out. And I mean, you could only go so far doing it on your own so long. Like eventually in the end everyone cares about the money. And I think
Yep. True.
But I mean, I don't know because we don't know in the end. But I just feel like the way that it's saying he is going to a big label, because if it was going to be his final album
Then he
forever,
wouldn't say
then he
that.
would have said
He
that.
wouldn't have said final. He would have said final album. Period. Right.
Yeah, but then he's saying final album on
his own label.
On his own label. So, you know, I mean,
Yep.
I guess I respect it because, you know, when you're an artist, your ultimate goal is to make a shit ton of money and be famous around the world, right?
Right.
And there's no way you can do that just working on a label, like an indie label or a label that you started on your own without it being big. But then everyone knows once you go to big label, you are going to have to make a sellout album, like an album that you may not musically be inclined
Like proud
to
of.
make and proud of, but like because you have to make a mainstream album. So
True.
music might change, and which is sad, but I mean, I get it. Like, America's all about the money, so
Yep.
you need the money to survive.
Capitalist system, man. You know.
What could you do? So I get it. I mean,
Okay, here's another quick one. I forgot I had this on here. Reminiscence on IMDb.
but his music might be bad. the future.
Thank you. It could be, but Kendrick Lamar is dope. So let's hope for the best. So if you've been on YouTube at all, you've seen 100,000 commercials for Reminiscence or ads or whatever you want to call them.
I'm not on YouTube, so I don't know.
Yeah, IMDb is giving it a 6.3.
What is this, a movie?
This is a new movie with your boy Wolverine. What's his name?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman, yeah. It's like
I already
a movie.
know my family's gonna
it's
watch
like sort of a
this
sci-fi
because
movie.
we love Hugh Jackman.
So the user rating 6.3, but let's look at the Rotten Tomato score of 35%.
What is it supposed to be about?
It says, well, let's see. Nick Bannister, a private investigator of the mind, navigates the darkly alluring world of the past by helping his clients access lost memories. Living on the fringes of the sunken Miami coast, his life is forever changed when he takes on a new client. A simple matter of lost and found becomes a dangerous obsession.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds good. I would watch it.
Right.
I mean, even though they gave it 34% or whatever, who knows? Because like I feel like sometimes Rotten Tomatoes only gives like good ratings to fucking artsy fartsy shit.
Right.
So
here's a couple. Let's just throw a couple out there. It wants to be Chinatown meets Blade Runner, but it has about the worst dialogue I've heard in a film in forever. Perhaps the greatest crime of Reminiscence is how effortlessly it wastes the collective appeal of its A-list cast. Here's another one. For a film about memories, Reminiscence is ultimately truly forgettable.
well,
Here's another one. There are so many plot reversals that eventually you stop caring. And then here's a certified fresh one. Well, just, for the other side. Reminiscence is a throwback sci-fi noir that adds a compelling romance to keep viewers engaged. The mystery will keep you on your toes until the very end. So, the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I think it's on like HBO Max, like as of today or tomorrow. So you can watch that, and if you like it, let us know. Hit us up on the comments on the YouTube or tweet us at Odd Valley Pod. Let us know how you enjoyed it. I think we'll end up watching this one ourselves because we fucking watch anything really, essentially. So, besides that, I think that's really it.
But I mean, you
for
can
all of the non-video
most
game
likely
stuff.
what we're gonna watch this weekend is The Green Knight.
Oh,
because
yes.
that comes out. You could rent it now.
Are you serious? Okay, yeah. Dude, I'm excited for that. I've watched the trailers a bunch of times, and I also like that actor.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into if you don't have any idea, there's a video game out there called Lawn Mowing Simulator. Let's watch the trailer and talk about it a little bit. What do you think?
New.
This is a new game. It came out August 10th, 2021.
So last week, really.
Yeah.
Not really this
No,
week.
but we haven't talked about video games on the podcast. So it says choose from real lawnmowers. Take on contracts.
I don't.
What do you think? And so what it's showing on the screen is like a dude on a riding lawnmower just mowing lawns.
I mean,
And this is a video game. This is a real video game on
and
Steam.
this is all they fucking do.
You just mow lawns.
I don't know.
Enjoy beautifully serene environments. Like,
I mean, I guess if
it's as you achieve the perfect mow.
no.
Who cares about shooters, roguelites, and RPGs? We've transcended. We're mowing lawns now.
I don't know.
What do you think about this, Mochi? It's just a game where you mow lawns.
Okay,
That's
I
it.
think it's dumb.
That's it.
I think
all you do.
it's ridiculous.
It
But
doesn't
I
look
mean,
satisfying to you at all?
No, it doesn't. But I don't like mowing lawns. I've never had to mow a lawn in my whole entire life.
That's
so
cool.
I don't know like what that's like. But there might be people out there that like that, I guess. But I don't know.
If it was
it's
on
like
Game
something-
Pass, I would definitely play this game.
I don't know if that's something that I would play. I mean, I guess like if you wanted to be real weird about it and try to draw a dick or something, then.
You want to draw a dick?
But
Just, straight up cock.
see,
cocking.
unless I can run people over with animals or like people or animals over with it. Yeah, see,
All
it's
right,
like
let's talk a little bit about some of the Game Pass game. Like, just for the record, I'm an Xbox gamer, so I'm all over Game Pass. So let's talk about a few of these games that are on here. Excuse me. So, starting with
I thought that game was bad.
oh, nice one. So one of the first games I want to talk about today is this game called Humankind. I dragged up the picture. Humankind is sort of like Civilization, which we do have the board game for Civilization, so Mochi Squeeze has a sort of a reference to it. But it's like a newer... I'll type my gamer tag in chat. Please add me. Go ahead. Humankind is sort of like Civilization, but it's like a new spin on it, which is really interesting. So like the way these games work is you start with the civilization from like, the tribal days, and you establish a nation slowly. You end up running into other nations who are also trying to build up their nation. You're building cities on the continent. You're reaping the benefits of the different tiles. Like,
Yeah.
Are you getting food? Are you getting production? Are you getting like money? Whatever the fuck.
Okay.
Humankind is sort of like flipping the script on that a little bit, where the beginning era, you're definitely more tribalistic, and so you're kind of exploring and you're like hunting animals. You're doing like hunter-gatherer stuff. And so like from what I played, Humankind is really cool.
Okay.
It seems like an interesting take on it. It might need some work. It might need some expansions to really truly contend with Civilization. But what Stinky Cock, nice one. That's his gamer tag. Humankind, I would say if you have Game Pass and you have a PC, you have PC Game Pass, try it out. It's a good time. I enjoyed it a lot. The main game I want to talk about today is a game called 12 Minutes. Now, it's a really interesting game because it's about being in a time loop that lasts a maximum of 12 minutes.
Oh, this is the one that you were playing
I was playing it
last night.
last night. Now, the cool
While
thing,
I was really drunk.
yeah,
so
and passed out. And like the thing about that game is I kind of wanted you to watch and like give me ideas
look.
as to play. And I will restart it so we could sort of play where you can couch co-op with me.
Okay, but I did
There-
try to watch it a little bit when you were playing it, and it shot like the way you look at it is from the up
Top
view,
down.
top
Yeah.
down.
Yep.
And that gives me motion sickness.
That doesn't make sense because the screen doesn't even move.
The people and the way that it's oriented is weird. So, but I'll try it.
The camera doesn't
I'm
move
just
whatsoever.
Telling you,
I'm just saying that, like, look, I played a good amount
orientation
of...
matters with my motion sickness.
Okay, well, that's fine. But I'm saying maybe I played 2.5 hours to 3 hours of the game yesterday. And I can say that it's fun. But
because there's
here's
weird
the thing.
patterns on the rugs and stuff.
Well, you didn't really watch much of it.
Because I was drunk.
Yeah, you just sort of watched a little bit, you listened to a little bit, and then you mostly slept. But here's the caveat to the game. The cool thing about the video game 12 Minutes is that it is voiced by celebrities. Hit the bell. Thank you. Willem Dafoe plays the villain. We have what's his name? James McAvoy is who you play as. He's the husband,
I love that guy.
and the wife is Daisy Ridley.
I loved him
who's
ever
Ray.
since X-Men, even though that probably sucked, that movie.
No, I mean,
But he
yeah.
was super buff in Split.
I like
and
First
really
Class.
liked Split.
First Class is good. The other ones are okay. Thank you. The other ones are okay, but First Class is dope. But anyway, the premise of the game, and I'm not giving away more than the trailer will give you, so if you don't want it to be spoiled whatsoever and you want to go in blind, which you could, skip ahead 2 minutes because I'll just get into what you should know. So here we go. You come home from work, you walk into your apartment, and then from that point on, you're stuck in your apartment, and you're now in a time loop, where you talk to your wife, and you have 12 minutes. Something happens, a cop will show up and kill you, strangle you to death. Every time you die or try to leave the apartment, it restarts the time loop. Like I said, the time loop goes for 12 minutes max. And so you know that like the game takes place in the apartment. So you only have the apartment as a boundary to solve this problem and get through the time loop. Now, every loop, you could try something different. I've gone into places, I've hidden, I've done things, I've talked to my wife in different ways, I've grabbed different objects and interacted with things.
Okay.
The interesting thing about this game, though, is that it does play like a point-and-click adventure. If you don't know what those are games that were really prevalent in the 90s. And point-and-click meaning you have a mouse and keyboard. It was a PC game where you have a character, you're in an area, and you click. Your character walks where you click, right? You click on things, they'll walk to it, pick it up, add it to the inventory, and then you try to use those things on other things in combination to achieve objectives, right? So, like, let's say you pick up a key. You walk up to a chest. If you don't have the key, you walk up to the chest, you try to interact with it, it says, oh, it's locked, right? But you find the key, so you go to the chest, you use the key on the chest, you unlock it, right? You understand? That's a point-and-click adventure. So this game has that same energy. And even playing on the Xbox, the controls might be a little weird because you're like moving the cursor around with your stick and you're clicking with the A button, just like you would with the mouse, right? And so it's a little awkward, but it's not that bad. The interesting thing about this game is that it's getting very mixed reviews. Like, essentially, everyone either loves it or hates it. Now, I've played 2.5 to 3 hours of the game. I don't know the ending, and I know the ending is like it. Like, when you beat the game and you know like what the game's about and the ending of it, that's what will like really inform you. Do you like this story or do you not like this story? So I don't know. But I'm saying with the time I played of it, I've really enjoyed it. The only thing I don't like is that the time you have to do stuff is really short. And by the end of this thing, you're going to die. And you die, and you die, and you die, and you die. You can keep getting fucking strangled by this cop, and it's, like, kind of rough. And so, like, half the time I feel like I don't want to keep watching myself die. I kind of want to skip it, and you can't. And so, like, that's my feedback for the game. But what I have to say is that I definitely think if you have Game Pass, pick it up, download it, give it a shot. It's a good time. You can play it on console, PC, and even on your fucking phone.
Okay.
So it's worth giving it a try. I really enjoy the game. And then from this list, I also saw Recompile was seemed pretty cool. I haven't played it yet, but I want to try it out. I installed it. That's my Game Pass news. There's also like other quick Game Pass news. They put QuakeCon happened this week, which is like Doom and shit, and Quake, which is a game series. But they remastered the first Quake. And so if you've ever played those old Quake games, the first Quake is now in Game Pass, and so is Quake 2 and 3 on PC. But the remastered first game is on Xbox as well. Definitely play the remastered Quake. It's so much fun. I probably played 3 levels of it yesterday, and I was like enjoying myself and like feeling the energy of classic first-person shooter games from like that game came out in 1996. Mochi.
Okay. Awesome.
So a lot of fucking fun.
Okay, so we should be wrapping up pretty soon now. So I know that one of your kind of funny friends sent you a video of something. Are we gonna watch that? Or?
Oh yeah, we definitely are. I wanted to show a few gaming clips today. I did have some other news I just wanted to quickly talk about before I get into anything else. Halo Infinite, I'm really stoked for that game. I'm going to say bad, so we have to take a sip. Halo Infinite is going to launch without campaign co-op and also without Forge, and that's huge. The community is really pissed. The thing is, I don't have a lot of friends, so it doesn't really affect me much. I don't play co-op that much. So I can play like the actual single player campaign like alone and not be upset that the co-op won't be added.
Okay.
But like the community is pissed.
Right.
Multiplayer will be in there. The campaign will be in there. You just can't like team up and play the campaign. And what Forge is, in case you don't know, it's like you making your own levels essentially. Okay. So that's not going to be in the game. It's going to come like either 3 months or 6 months after launch. So that's like huge for the community. If you didn't know that, you're hearing it here. Let me know what you think about it. But I'll tell you right now, I was lucky enough to be invited to the technical test first flight, and like the multiplayer combat, like the game is amazing. I fucking love it. That game's going to be great. I'm sorry that you're upset that like those two things won't be in the launch, but I feel like they're good to launch. But like they're saying they're gonna still have the game out by holiday, which could mean November or December. Okay. So I'm pretty happy about that. That's like really fucking big news. And the other quick thing I want to say is that apparently next week Saints Row is going to be announced, a new Saints Row either reboot or new game. And if you know what that is, hopefully you're happy about it. I won't get into the game at all, but it's basically like GTA, just like a different version of it. Okay. Fucking sick. Nice. But look into that. Next week, I'm just saying right here, right now, next week's going to have a lot of fucking good gaming news. But anyway, let's get into a few gaming clips. I've been playing this game called Splitgate. It's basically like the game Portal if you've never played it. It's a game where you shoot a portal on a wall and you shoot another portal on another wall, and you walk through one portal and it shoots you out the other portal, and you can use inertia and physics to like shoot yourself through stuff. So like let's say there's a portal on the wall up here and there's a portal on the floor, and you jump through the floor portal, it'll shoot you through the other portal. So you could use like that momentum to shoot yourself. Right, et cetera, et cetera. Or you could like let's say there's a wall that's blocking you off. You can like go through areas by creating portals. Anyway, Splitgate is like all those portal concepts, but it's like also fused with Halo. So you have guns and you're shooting other players, but there's portals involved, and so it's a really fucking fun game. And I have I got a clip to play. Show us the clip. Shit, it's on Twitch, so let me look that up. But damn, is it a fucking good game. I just really can't get over it. I've played a few modes. There is this one mode called Oddball, where you pick up a ball and you essentially have to like it's two teams. It's two teams. There's a ball, and like essentially like if anyone on your team picks up the ball and holds it for a certain amount of time, like that'll tick up your points. Okay. And so you just have to like hold the ball for a certain amount of time to work. And then there's like just regular old deathmatch, but like remember, like no matter what's happening, you still have these portals, and you can put them on certain like surfaces, but the surfaces are like everywhere. And so you can confuse people, you can do things, and I'm about to show off why this game is so much fucking fun. So here we go. Sorry guys, I know this is some great stuff. Or here we go, check this out. So here I am in the hallway of death, putting a portal on the wall there in this hallway. But I killed like 3 people right there. but the hallway is also in another hallway. So I'm going from one hallway to the next, just shooting people in the fucking head. And then I go back to the other hallway, and they spawn and run there. And then I'm shooting them. And then I got like 10 kills in a row. So then it said, Collection Agency, which is what they say when you get 10 kills. So that was a good time. I fucking loved that clip. The other clip I want to show is this one, which is just showing like the concept of how portals work. So like up ahead, you could see right here, like, oh man, why doesn't it pause it? I'm sorry. Right here. So right ahead, you can see there's that blue wall. I could put a portal on that wall, right? Which is super far away. So what I do is I put a portal there, and then I turn around and put a portal behind me. So that means I can walk through the portal behind me, and it'll teleport me into that wall. But the enemies are there, right on the other side of the wall. So watch what happens. I walk up there, and all of a sudden I'm there, and I can just kill all these guys, and I get a double kill. See that? And they don't even see it coming. So this is why I keep saying Splitgate is dope as fuck. You definitely need to fucking play it. It's a good ass time. I just love the game. It's so much fun. You can get kills. You can just have a good time. Here's the other clip that I had from a friend. He sent in a clip excuse me, of this game called Phasmophobia, which is a game where you hunt ghosts, just like in real life you would hunt ghosts. But essentially, it's a scary game.
Okay, and then what's his name? What's his tag?
His name is Frog Knight Joshy G.
Frog Knight Joshy G.
Hang on, I don't have it on the right window, so let me just bring it over here. Frog Knight Joshy G. Shout outs to Kinda Funny. He's a Kinda Funny best friend. Love the guy.
Just in case. Alright.
Here's him over here.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
God dang it, Pierce.
Grab my daggone flashlight. Alright. As you just leave me in here. Whoa, I'm seeing my breath now. Nope! Nope! Nope!
The fuck?
Nope! Nope!
What is
Watching
even
Pierce on the
happening?
security
Nope.
camera is hilarious.
Nope!
It's a banshee. It's a banshee.
Alright.
It's a banshee. It's a
It's a
banshee.
banshee. Yep.
Pierce,
Good
what
job,
happened?
gentlemen. Yeah.
Pierce, did you hear it?
Oh yeah, I heard it whisper in my ear. I was like,
Nice.
nope. Threw down the crucifix and then just ran.
It's a scary game, that's why.
Yeah, it's because he picked up this like cross on the floor, and then it disappeared, and then he started seeing his breath, and they knew the ghost was in the room, and so he just noped the fuck out and started freaking out.
That's
So I
funny.
just, I asked some friends to send in some clips. He's the only guy who sent a clip, but I just thought it was really funny because, when you're playing a fucking scary ass game and some scary shit happens, isn't that what we all do? We go, nope, no, fuck that. You turn around, you start walking away, you go to your safe place, and that's exactly what he did. So I thought that shit was hilarious. I was dying at work watching the clip.
Yeah,
so,
I like that.
Yeah,
Frog,
he just noped the fuck
Frog
out.
Knight Joshy G.
Yeah, but Frog Knight Joshy G, shout outs, like I'm on Kinda Funny Games Daily. If you never watch it, check it out. Just Google Kinda Funny. But I'm always chatting with that dude, and he was awesome enough to send me a clip. And I just kind of want to show, a clip. But that's all the weird video game shit I have. Besides, you know what? There was a little more news. There's some more shit. I'll just say, like, Diablo 2 Resurrected open beta is this weekend. Play it. But just remember, Activision Blizzard, they're all about sexually harassing their people. So
why would
it
you
might
say
be
play
bad.
it? I don't
it's just
fucking understand. Like,
there's a problem.
so
Look,
it's okay
there's a
to
disconnect.
play it if it's like you like it.
No,
or
it's
okay,
because
just
no. Hang on.
do it.
I'm just saying the developers aren't bad.
yeah,
The developers
okay.
aren't bad, but the management is. And so like you should still play their games, but like fuck the management. They should unionize, and it's I don't know. All I'm saying is like look up the Activision Blizzard problem, but just remember boycotting games isn't good.
Boycott then. So what you're saying is boycotting anything isn't good.
Maybe, I don't know. And I'm just saying like when it comes to games, there's like let's say there's 70 people involved, But like,
know.
just because two bad people at the top are harassing their workers doesn't mean the work of the 70 people under them should be discarded.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, you decide
I
on
don't
your
know.
own, viewers.
It's really bad,
so-
you know. But and then the other quick thing I wanted to say, and this is the last thing I'll say, Boyfriend Dungeon is a really cool game that tackles dark themes with care, according to this article. There's like weird stalker shit that happens in the game that you have to deal with. They have a trigger warning at the beginning, but it's a really fun game that kind of shows what it's like to be a woman who has to deal with like men who are trying to date you and stuff. And I think everyone should try playing it. So especially if you have Game Pass, look into Boyfriend Dungeon or Google Boyfriend Dungeon and look at the controversy / the conversation surrounding this this game. But it is a game that's been developed by like a very small like group of people, and it you know it definitely warrants your attention. So Boyfriend Dungeon, check it out.
All right. So that's all we have. I mean,
That's all the stuff I got.
Jacob's gonna pour a coup de grace shot while we go ahead to 25-cent advice. 25-cent advice is advice that is worth way more than 25 cents, but we're giving it to you for free. We've carried this on over from when we first started, so you know, may not make sense, but we do it anyways. And I will start. So my advice is that you know, I have no idea what to advise you guys on, to be honest. I mean, play video games if you want to play video games.
No, talk about the celebrity
if
shit.
you want to watch celebrities. I don't judge. So just do you, basically. You know, be you unconditionally, and people should not judge you for it.
Hell yeah.
So, you know, and if they do, fuck them. And that's about it for me.
Here's my 25-cent advice. Hold people accountable, people that suck ass. But never forget the little people who work under the terrible people. You know what I mean? But never forget, in the 24-hour news cycle, never forget the people that need to be held accountable. You know what I mean?
All right.
So fuck the assholes of the world.
So this is the end of the show. Thank you for sticking around with us, even though we were like bumbling idiots for most of the time and probably really drunk. So last thing we do that we end the show with is our coup de grace shot. And coup de grace is, we gave it a very basic meaning, but live, laugh, love, and
drink.
And we get that from our friend Kevin, and we always shout him out because he was an original member. We miss him, and this was his saying, coup de grace. So this is for all you out there. Ready? Coup de grace.
See you next week. And also, what are we gonna eat? What is
Have
this?
no clue. I didn't ask that segment part, so you're just gonna have to trust us that we're gonna eat something amazing. All right. Bye.
See ya.